Am I right to feel uncomfortable after discovering an ambiguous conversation from my boyfriend after a night out without me? To explain, my boyfriend PM, 34, went to a party weeks ago and came back distant. A few days later, I discovered that he had texted a girl, NF, 28, related to his childhood best friend. He never talked about it, and I had to ask him clarification about it. He changed version each time, saying that he contacted her to clarify things, about admitting that she had a crush. He told me when I confronted him that he never knew she had a crush on him previously, whereas when you read the conversation, it says otherwise. He then changed version and told me he contacted her for things to not be awkward, because he forgot what they said, and then went on to change subject and talk about issues regarding our relationship. Important infos are: this is not the first time he doesn't mention that talking to another woman, ex in the past, and we are both living together for already 2 years, being together for almost 4 years, and planning on having a family together in the very near future. Here's the conversation. It has been weeks already, but I can't forget about it. There's something sketchy, and I feel uneasy with it. I told him it was fine if it was out of ego that he asked her repeatedly about having a crush, to which he replied nothing, only repeating it that he contacted her to not be awkward, but it seems more than that. I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with him being drunk to the point that he doubts what happens with another woman, and then needing to reach out about it and being that skittish and disregarding the whole thing to me, and telling me I broke his trust by seeing his texts. He also kept repeating that if he was cheating or were to cheat, why would he let the conversation visible and accessible to me? Here is the exchange: P him and her P. Hey, I probably should have texted you yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. What happened at the end at bar on Sunday? N. Hey, it's all good. I kind of figured you weren't feeling well. But you tell me what happened, or are you missing some memories? P. I don't remember getting home. I just remember leaving the bar feeling very confused as fuck. N. You and guy friend disappeared at the end, but it's good you got home safely, even if you were confused. But I didn't do anything wrong, right? P. I don't remember you doing anything wrong, but I'm curious about what happened from your perspective. N. Well, it's hard to say from my perspective. I think you had a lot to drink, which probably influenced things, unless you have more to add from your side. P. Did I imagine it, or did you say at some point that you liked me? N. Well, we mostly talked about the first time we met. P. Oh, so you met back then you liked me? P. Or maybe I was just too drunk and misunderstood. N. Well, you mentioned I was all over you at the time. N. But you have a girlfriend who I really like, so I couldn't even think about something like that. P. And nothing else happened? Why was I so confused? I must have misunderstood what was going on. N. Nothing could really have happened. You have a girlfriend. N. This is all a bit strange, but I think we'd both feel bad now if something had happened. P. Strange, pleasant, confusing, and drunk. N. Maybe, but also feeling guilty. P's. She actually texted me that evening saying that wished I was here and complaining. And I texted him that night. He read my text but didn't reply to any of it, whereas he always does even if late. I rarely text when he is out and don't expect answers either, as the little I do. He always answers. This is the first time he didn't and read them though.